Just rolled out of bed. Actually, I've been cooking breakfast all morning for my wife and the kids. Making a big gluten-free breakfast. And now I'm taking some chillax time for me, and we're just doing another bench chat and just seeing how this goes. So here we are. All I'm doing today is deep priming and resizing 223. That's all we're doing today. Deep priming, resizing 223. I've got 4,000 or 5,000 pieces of brass to do. So that's that. What's up, Mr. F&H? First in the chat. How you doing, buddy? Again, just deep priming and resizing 223. Then I'm going to have to swage all the primer pocket holes. And I'll probably have to deburr all the primer pocket holes too. Sometimes it takes both. This is all random brass. Some of it Adam Hymas. Thank you, Adam Hymas. Sent to me. Some of it is stuff that I found. Some of it's stuff that I shot. Just all random brass. The idea is to try to get it prepped up for all the crap that's coming. That's the idea. What's up, Marcus Gibbon? What's up, Montana Musings? Go check out his channel. Go check out Mr. F&H too. Make sure you check out smaller channels. Sometimes they have really good information, or sometimes they're just fun, and sometimes they're actually good friends. They've become pretty good friends. So sometimes they're douchebags, but not any of the ones I just mentioned. So there you go. But anyway, that's all we're doing today is doing a little live chat, and I'm probably not supposed to show my press there, but just deep priming and resizing. Well, yeah, gonna have to remove some military crimps, that's for sure. Oh, that one got the shoulder crushed in. Probably too much things in there. Oh well, that one's trash. I always say inspect the brass at every stage of development. Sometimes you miss something, right? Let's see. There we go. A lot of crimped in primers. It's a journey reloading 223. Yeah, I know. This is another. This is the second thing I have. It's I found this small base deep primer die and some stuff my parents sent me. So my Hornady die broke. What's up, garage guy? Did you get to shoot that T-sauce yet? So that's all we're doing. Kind of just deep priming, resizing. And this is gonna be a lot of fun. I got like several thousand of these to do, so not fun on a single stage press, but better than not having ammo, right? Figure if I can just do a little bit every night, every other night for a few months, well, be good to go. Small rifle primers, the only primers you can find. So small channel, big plans. There you go. I understand, garage guy. Better get it out there. I want to see some video of it, dude. Because I've been thinking about one of those T-sauce as well. I'm actually thinking about the Gerson 10mm. That's what I'm thinking about. So that's what I'm thinking about. All right. Take some of this. I do have several hundred of these already done before my Hornady die broke. Hope I'm resizing these right. There are significantly shoulder differences here. Always check them in a firearm. Got a small base depriming die, and a Lyman shell holder is all I could find in a Hornady press. So yeah, they look right. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. I know I missed some people. Do you live in the very far north? They say it's Arctic Circle close. No, it's not. What's up, Echo? How you doing? What's up, Ohio? No, but we crossed the Arctic Circle to go caribou hunting. Stephen and I did for bullets for bucks. First time I hunted that far north. Couldn't see the Arctic Ocean from where we were, but probably could have from the next ridge line. So, yeah, T-Sys SS carry model is a real beauty. Already had some people try to buy it from me. That's good. It's good as a beauty. Not good that people are trying to rip you off. But if I want a 1911, I want the 5-inch barrel. It's just the way it's supposed to be. 6mm arc reloads did one chamber. I'm not sure if it's the die or if I need to see them a little deeper. It have some markings on the bullet. Yeah, could be the die. Did you set the die properly? I have that problem in my 6.5 284. If I don't set that die absolutely perfect within a 1/16 of an inch of the turn, nothing seats. So it's pretty interesting. So I got me a Redding die, Redding precision die with the dial on top that has all the precision stuff. But then there was no instructions in the box on how to use it, so I haven't reloaded any 6.5 by 284 that isn't brand new brass lately. So let's see who else is here. Cool. So we're just doing 223 5.56. I'll probably go check them. I wish I had a bolt gun to check these in, make sure the brass fits. But everything looks right, so I screwed the die down to hit the shell holder, and that's that. It's like 11 a.m. here. 12. It just turned 12 noon. Not a lot to talk about today. Just figured I'd come on while I was reloading. Yeah, Echo, can you email me that, or you can call and talk to me about it? We'll do that sometime. I'm gonna finish this project first. I've got enough rounds to hunt with my 6.5 284. I'm not gonna have to worry about it, but so that's that. But yeah. What is the difference between military primer pocket crimp cases and no crimp cases? Asking because I plan to get them ready loading for my AR. All right, let's see here. First of all, sometimes you can see the crimp real well, and sometimes you can't. And so in a crimped case, the primer pocket is smaller, and this won't focus on this, will it? But and it's kind of squeezed in at the top, and it might be a better thing. And a lot of 223 civilian ammo has the same thing. In a non-crimped case, it's just easy to push in. It's a big old hole. Kind of just a way to explain it. When I get a bunch of 223 like this, I just uniform all the primer pockets. So you need either a primer pocket swager or a primer pocket reamer. And honestly, I usually do both. I ain't gonna lie. And sometimes I still take the case mouth reamer and ream with just a hair around the outside of the primer pocket. Good, Mr. F&H. Just want to see funny videos on Instagram. That's what I want to see, buddy. Everybody go check out his Instagram. Tell him thank you for making funny videos. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Yep, no problem. RCBS, small rifle primer, military crimp remover, 4556 or 223, then with a military crimped primer pocket. It's the primer pocket. You'll have to ream it after depriming. Yep. Sometimes you have to ream it pretty good too. I've had to do that with all my 6.5 Creedmoor Hornady stuff as well. And the other thing I like to do is I'll swage the primer pocket first, and then I'll ream it. And swaging is like a little thing on the press where there's a knob that goes in there, and it's like going into a virgin vagina. Boom, it opens it up. And then you ream it, and then it's usually pretty good. So I like my primers to go in easy, but not too easy, where they fall out. Sometimes it'll be 3 streaks where you can see it after you remove the primer. She said, don't get caught. Rule tube would get you. Yeah. Well, I'm not showing anybody how to reload on here. That's what she said. Yeah, there's some of that. I mean, you can't see my press. You can't see what I'm doing. And I might delete the video afterwards. I typically delete it after a couple days for screw tube. Like this PMC is usually not crimped. It's a big old hole, you can tell. Yep. This is an IMI casing. Here is marked IMI, and it's quite a bit crimped in. So you like the 25-45 sharps? Do you think it's worthwhile? How do they shoot? I have not shot one. I just like the ballistics of it. So do I think it's worthwhile? Probably not, because it's not been marketed enough and popular enough. I need to figure out and need to figure out the them out, see if they'll send me one to shoot. Send me one, the casings and the dies. That's all I need. One clue as a crimped in primer is there'll be a little ring around it where it's been kind of squeezed. It almost looks like they put the primer in and put a ring around it. It's not how they did it, but that's what it almost looks like. So that's that. I'm planning to shoot a bunch of double up buck out of my auto this week. Never got around to it. I think it'll full length 223 case. Yeah, always full length 3 size your 223 cases. Don't just neck size like a lot of people do for their bolt guns. And the bolt guns kind of makes sense because it's precision and you're looking for that. But when you want it to feed well, you want a full length 3 size, which is what I always do. Always full length 3 size. I agree with that. Always full length resize for 223, 308, 65 Creedmoor, 3006 even. Anything you put into a semi-automatic rifle, full length resize. I didn't want to come out of the shell holder, knock my shell holder off the thing. Yep, I'm going to be doing this for a while. This will be a reloading project that's going to be going on for a while. So, I like this. Just need all these 223 to get loaded up and fired and all that jazz. So. I've got 62 grain full metal jackets, just lead core, not steel core stuff. I think I'm going to load up a bunch of those along with 60 grain VMAX. I got 60 grain VMAX to load up, which you've already done a video on, the 25 grains of benchmark. So we're going to load those up. I've got some TTSX to load up. I've got some brand new TTSX, brand new Lapua brass and everything. Haven't fired it yet, haven't made a video. That's that. All right. You spray lube on those cases first? No. Oh, God, no. I quit using spray lube a long time ago. Imperial sizing dye wax. This little tube right here, get you tens of thousands of rounds. Not very big. You know, it's like the size of my eye socket and eyebrow. It's not very big. And you put it on the first several dozen real good, and then You take your, you've got a big thing of brass like me. You just take your hand and just fill it full of dye wax and just rub it down in there in all those casings, and you're good. And when it gets stuck, just put a little bit more in the case mouth. Ray of Iraq Veteran 8888, Moss Pawn Shop. He sold me my first jar of this when I was living in Georgia, and that thing lasted. He told me I get 40,000 rounds out of it. I looked at him and go, yeah, right. I probably did get close to at least 20 out of it. So that's that. Imperial sizing. That's the best stuff to use. And just after you do that, just take some on your fingers. If you've done several dozen, several 10, just take some on your fingers. Wipe it around in the casings. It's good stuff. Imperial sizing die. This one's actually owned by Redding Imperial Sizing Die Wax. I've seen it without the Redding name on it. I guess they bought it or something. But yeah, if you're using anything else but Imperial Sizing wax, if you're using anything else besides Imperial Sizing Die Sizing wax, kind of crazy. I'm gonna throw this case away. Always inspect your cases at every stage. I can't say why. This one's got like a head that's like shifted up right here, and the primer's seated way down in it. That goes in the throwaway case. Always at every thing, at every point in your reloading, inspect the case. There might have been something you missed. That's not good. I literally just nicked it across the thing and made it do that. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I didn't get it to come out. Oh well. I found with spray on dyes and rub on stuff, you get too much wax in there, you can crush the casings pretty easily. So that last one was a little rough, so I'll just take a little Imperial Sizing Dies wax and rub it all over the next one, and it should be good. And then I can start going again from the big batch. That one's going to be interesting. Definitely needs to be trimmed. What else we got in here? Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Mr. FNH. Support on Patreon, support on Instagram. If you don't want to give every month, but you want to buy stuff to support the channel, go over to the MeWe page. I just put some stuff on it today. So that helps out. There's also the t-shirts in the description with my logo. Here's a case that accidentally got like stepped on or something. Put some Imperial sizing dye wax on that. There you go, perfect. Question for y'all: do you clean your primer pockets? I don't really clean them. Sometimes I'll clean them. Sometimes I'll stick the casings once the primer pockets are done back in the machine for an hour and let it clean them. Can you recycle brass, or is there a place that does an anchorage? I don't know. World Gun Owners Association. What's up, man? How you doing? Y'all go check them out. Be nice for them to do everything that the FPC and the GOA are doing around the world. That'd be good. So check out World Gun Owners Association. What's up, Bush Bunker? How you doing? Come on, got YouTube. Show me. Have you been silver fishing yet? No, I haven't. Funny thing is, I got them right across the street from my house. I hadn't been in there. I need to. Been doing pretty good on the Kenai. Cool. Yeah. I don't clean my brass at all. That'll probably bring some hate me, but I've never had accuracy issues and plenty of UK deer in the freezer. Yeah, I used to do that, and then I read a couple of articles, and any dirt or grime that's on your brass will eventually ruin your dyes. So that's why, eventually, that's why I hadn't done that. Good, man. I'm glad you've had luck on the Kenai. I took Steven down to the Russian the other day. Do that. I plan to get into reloading. What setup do you recommend? Well, it depends on what you want to do with it, but for me, I would I like single stage. I like the Hornady, just lock and load single stage press. But for a progressive, you really want a progressive for 223 9mm or something like that. So Dillon's the only way to go for progressive, I think. But again, I've never really used one, so I'm not the person to ask, just based on everything I've read. I just got a progressive shotgun shell reloading press. Pretty interesting, for free. Somebody was giving away. Odd thing was, my in-laws had just texted, "Hey, we're cleaning out this house our grandfather bought. There's a bunch of primers here. Do you need shot shell primers?" I go, "I don't need any shot shell primers or shotgun reloading stuff." Then my Patreon member was down at the range and said, "This guy's giving away shotgun reloading stuff." So now I got shotgun reloading stuff. I'll probably never get to it. So just kind of is what it is. It's an old Pacifico press. So if anybody knows anything about setting up shotgun presses, let me know. I got plenty of shells. I don't know that I have shot, but I know what I want to load up. It's just a light load of like 3 1/4, 1 1/4 buckshot with turkey shot in it. I used to load that 8 pellets of number 4 buck and a 3/4 of an ounce of number 4 copper plated turkey shot. That's what I want to load up. That way you have some real stopping power. And I mean, God forbid, but you know, we do all right on black bear maybe, or possibly brown bear if you hit it in the face. But in theory, you could still hunt with it if you needed to. You just got into shot shell reloading. Yeah. If you want to get into shot shell reloading, check out the Avid Waterfowler. I was on a chat with Travis P11, P111, or whatever his name, P11. I was on a chat with him and Avid Waterfowler. Avid Waterfowler is the one to go check out. So I don't have space to set it up right now. So when I get space to set it up, maybe I'll get into shot shell reloading. Rhodesian bush load is what you're talking about. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we used to load those. Yeah. Yeah, my dad and I used to load those. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice load. It's a great home defense load. It's an incredible coyote load. Hunting over small food plots, calling the coyotes in. You don't have time to aim a rifle, you throw a shotgun up as they run across. Full choke and that. So. Sorry, went through a string there. Yeah, thanks for the join me. I have not had moose head stew. Couldn't tell you about that. I've actually never got. I've gone out during the woods during moose hunting season, but I've never gotten a shot at a moose. So maybe that'll change this year, but we'll see. I'm not even making a dent in these. How about those Russian shotgun sold mitts? I'm sure it's into that for sure, yeah. Are you planning on going moose hunting? Not this year, no. Next year possibly, but not this year. I might sign up for the Noose's moose when they have moose that are just hanging out way too close to the road in the winter. I sign up for one of those and you get to go hunt them with like a shotgun or something in a certain area. And it's usually a cow. I might sign up for that this winter. That way I can, have some moose meat. That's all I really want. I don't care about the big antlers. I mean, big antlers are nice, but I want moose meat. So this kind of is what it is there. Sometimes when there's dirt inside the casing, you just gotta get it out. This casing's marked GFL. I've always reloaded well for me, and those are from Fiocchi. I want to hunt federal hogs down south. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Darren. Email me, Alaskan Ballistics at Gmail. Email me the link or stuff. I know I've seen it before, but that's what I'm talking about. Moose recovery program. Oh, that's the one where you go and you get a dead moose that somebody hit on the road. That might be the way to do it. Oh, nice. I did not know that they're up there. That's awesome. Yeah. Feral hogs I hunted in Mississippi. I didn't hunt them up here. Coyotes are up here, but not hogs. They couldn't survive up here. Not negative 40. Let's see. Yeah, there are new comments. They ought to be paying to stay hogs. Yeah, ought to. Yep, that's for sure. Some places do. Mr. F&H, you got a lot of hogs I can come slaughter with you? Port Sickle, Ohio gets too cold, but they are in southern Ohio now. There you go. Yep, southern Ohio. No, I don't think they could. Maybe they're gonna screw it to do it. So far, we've had very little damaged meat. The drawback is you have about 30 minutes to pick it up after it's hit. Most calls are after midnight. They're only in southern Missouri. I didn't know where you lived. Kansas City, Missouri, huh? Yeah. I think I can go shoot him with shooting with Uncle Dan anytime I want to. But maybe pure Russian hogs could survive up here, but they only live in southern Russia, don't they? Like, well, it really only has turkey, pheasant, waterfowl, white-tailed deer. Not sure if you can hunt black bear here at all yet. Yeah, probably not. Due to anti-hunting groups and COVID, the UK deer population is the highest it's been in 1,000 years, and yet the police and government make it stupidly hard to hunt them. Yeah, man, it's funny that the country that sparked constitutional monarchy and constitutional liberty is one of the least freest places in the dang world right now. But that's what happens. That's why you got to support World Gun Owners Association, help them get the word out about what gun policies actually do. Of course, he may not have the free speech in England anymore to even get that out. Yeah, damn right. Yep. What's up, Grizzly Crazy? How you doing? So, Paul, World Gunners Association. If you want to put a link, I just made you a moderator, so you should be able to put a link into your organization and what you do and all that kind of stuff. So, make sure you guys go support them. Oh, good news. I won't have it finished anytime soon. But my 22 250 barrel has been shipped and it's coming there. Yeah, you're welcome, World Gunners Association. Today we're just deep priming, resizing 223, man. Getting ready for the Sierra Hotel Tango Foxtrot. Yeah, that should be my next hit song. Sierra Tango Hotel Foxtrot. Sierra Tango Hotel Foxtrot. Trying to make a dent in these like 3,000 casings I got to deep prime and resize. So, figure rainy Saturdays are a good day to do this. I get a couple hours in each day, we'll be good to go. That case has too many dents in it. I didn't like it. So I don't really trim my casings. Doesn't Lee make a case trimming die that you can put in your press? Anybody tried that? I don't like trimming them on trimmer. It's such a pain in the butt to set up and to get it to the right length and all that jazz, and then you gotta do it every time you change calibers. So I'm not a big fan of that. But isn't there a die, case trim die? We have huge deer around Cleveland. I've seen a small group of deer at the bank eating grass out on the Kimha. Right, so 14 point was being hand fed. People close but too close, yeah, for sure. They do. Yep, make sure you check out World Gun Owners Association. They're not as big as like Firearms Policy Center and stuff like that yet. But hopefully they'll be able to start filing lawsuits and sue under natural rights. Yeah. Because, I mean, a Second Amendment right is not the Second Amendment right because you're an American. It's a Second Amendment right because you are endowed by your creator, which I believe to be the God of the Bible. But if you don't, that whatever you believe your creator is, whether it was just a hot dent state basketball of matter or the God of the Bible or both or whatever, you are endowed by your creator to be certain unalienable rights. And those unalienable rights include the right to defend yourself against evil. And so that's what we call natural law, natural rights. And you have those no matter whether you're a Romanian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're black, white, American, you have unalienable rights because you are a human being. Because you are a sentient human being. Got a little too much sizing that wax in there right now. Kenai's gone 2 feet in the last week. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like you could, do you like 454 Cthulhu? I do like 454 Cthulhu. I don't own one. I probably won't own one, but I do like it. You guys get rain like that often? So usually the beginning of the summer from mid-April to mid-June, sometimes mid-July. This year is almost to August. We'll have a dry season. It's pretty dry. And then all of a sudden it'll just rain every day until winter comes, which is always fun. I fully expect the next sunny day to have like 3 foot of snow on the ground. That's how I feel about it right now. About 3 months from now. But that's not always true. So Man, I don't do gelatin tests because it's too expensive to make or ship up here. I very rarely do gelatin tests. I do a lot of 44 Magnum tests into like um, pork shoulders and stuff. But y'all want to see gelatin tests? The Patreon's going to be have to be at $400 or $500 a month, and it's less than a tenth of that right now. The vast majority of gun owners are unfortunately of the FUD variety. As long as they aren't the ones that are attacked, they hide away and their heads in the sand. UK is a prime example. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that too in the United States. Not as many as the UK, I'm sure, but yeah. Any interest in a 350 Legend in Alaska? No, not really. It'd be interesting if Smith and Wesson, if there was a good load for it for bear. I haven't seen a good load for it for bear. You'd have to hand load your own. If you can load it hot, that'd be an interesting bear load. The sectional density ought to be pretty interesting. So if you could get a really good hard cast bullet for it, do that. But honestly, I mean, it'd be an interesting load. It'd be a good revolver to have if you had a 350 Legend semi-auto. But is what it is. It's kind of cool. I saw it, but I don't think it's going to be that great or that good. It'd be interesting though if they can do that. Why not make a 5.56 revolver that holds 8 rounds? Hey, what's up, Big E? Have a good one. Don't work too hard. So, yeah. Fortunately, 350 Legends it's one of those. It's a cool caliber, but it's really designed for Ohio whitetail hunting where you have to have a straight wall cartridge, or Indiana, some Southern Illinois like that. You got to have a straight wall cartridge legally. So here's one that's a little bit better than the others for flatter shooting. So. 5.56 in Legend would be same pressure, so NX frame limited to 7, not 8. Yeah, okay, 7 shots of 5.56. That'd be cool. Wonder what the cylinder gap would look like on that. Get some slow mo of the cylinder gap. That'd be pretty interesting. You'd probably have to have moon clips for it too, wouldn't you? Yeah. A 300 blackout revolver, that'd be interesting. That would also only be 6 shots, I'm sure, but I would like one of those Ruger Predators, like the 22-inch barrel that takes AR mags. I would like that a lot. Shoulder cartridge could be headspace from the shoulder. The Legend would have to be case mouth, or either would be done with moon clips. Yeah. Do you shoot black powder? Nope. I do not shoot. My 610 will shoot 10 either way, but that's moons for ejection. 610, that's the 22 LR long rifle, right? You'd have to have moon clips. 460 is supposed to also fire 454. Yeah. Be nice if I still had access to the 460, but the guy moved out that let me borrow it. A lot of fun, though. Oh, 610 is the 10 millimeter. That's right. .610. It's a fun toy. Wouldn't really want a 10 millimeter revolver for bear protection, but it's a fun toy. It's a fun toy. Plus, you can shoot 40 Smith & Wesson in it safely. Need moons or D10s for ejection. Yeah, sure you would. Be fun thing. 460 sounds like if it's when you shoot a lot of 45 caliber rounds through a big bore revolver. Yeah, you're right. It is busted base. It is a good investment right now. I mean, Patreon isn't there yet, and the YouTube money isn't there. Videos, you know, people aren't sharing them or watching them like they used to. So I can't buy a gun every month anymore from YouTube money. So just saying, it would be a good investment, but you know, the other thing I got to think about is, okay, my 460 Smith & Wesson videos that I've done have a total of maybe 15,000 views total between the two of them. And so between the two of them, I've made like, have a good one, Dairy Honey. I've made maybe like $150. So buying a $1,500 gun, relatively for a nice one, for you know, $150 return, that means I'm losing $1,350 on that. So she'll press. I'm amazed with stuff have clean. Yeah, stuff. Yep. Clean pastures on Canada geese. This number 6 shot. Cool. I'll do that. The TSS, that's that tungsten stock. It's a lot cheaper to reload it than it is to buy it, right? Yeah, revolvers. Good revolvers are $1,100 and up, unless you're buying like a Ruger GP100. But 460 Smith & Wesson, oh yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a mixture of just 62 grain full metal jackets and 60 grain VMAX and maybe some SS 109 M855 ball green tip type projectiles out of these. So I'm just biding my time. The TSS stuff I've seen 5 for 12 gauge for $75. I'll shoot lead. Yeah, yeah. It's cheaper to pay the fine for shooting lead shot than it is to buy the TSS stuff. But that's cool. Take care, Big E. Rain down in Houston, man. Take care, dude. Don't work too hard. You know, what things on the channel would y'all like to see in these 223 casings? I've got 62 grain TTSX already loaded up and ready to do for a video. Just every time I've gone out to do videos, I've done other stuff. Not why I got to check in on the downward side slide. Okay. See here. Can't tell. How do I get the messages to come back up? Come on, YouTube. Yeah. All right. So what would y'all like to see shot in 5.56, 223? I was thinking about doing a best home defense loads video now that ammo's coming back a little bit. But wasn't sure if y'all would want to see that or not. So it's going to get a big block of gelatin and see which one gave you 12 to 15 inches of penetration, but didn't pass through. It's expensive to load for yourself even, but when it counts, there's nothing better. It cost me 3.5 pounds to load a goose cartridge, but there's no doubt the outcome is the issue. Well, that's better than $15 a shot, that's for sure. Thinking of selling my 45. They're just taking up safe real estate and trying to find one. Haven't seen any gun shops. Yeah, keep it. What's your thoughts on 6.5 Grendel? It's a very good cartridge. It does what it's supposed to do. If I were going to hunt anything with an AR-15, anything from coyotes to caribou, I would seriously consider a 6.5 Grendel. If I just wanted one rifle that I could hunt anything with, I would definitely still have a 5.56 upper in case of that I could switch out in case of the end of the world's happening, because there's just going to be a lot more of that lying around. I do think the 25-45 Sharps is a better cartridge, but it's not as popular. You're not going to find the ammo. I mean, either one of them is going to be, hand loading, really. So let's see. Hey, y'all. Damn it, I thought feeding my 1911 45 ACP is expensive. Yeah, yeah, right now especially it's expensive. They're all expensive right now to feed. So, it is what it is, though. You gotta get stuff ready for hunting in the morning, nearly 10 p.m. here already. Alright, your hunting season's already there? That's awesome. I'm up in Alaska too. I'll be working up some 77 grain CR Match King loads. I have Lake City Brass and Federal Gold Medal Match small rifle primers. Nice, man. Sweet. How often do you check your weight on your loads? Like the whole load? Not very often. Because I'll use the same brass and I'll use the same. But the powder charge, I check the powder charge every powder charge. That federal control or whatever that double aught buck is hard to beat for controlling the pattern. It's mostly people stop there. There you go. There's always a species of deer in season here. Oh, cool. I mean, well, caribou is pretty much all. If you're willing to drive, it's always in season here too. Just about whether or not you're willing to drive to, or fly out, or get to the right spot to do it. So here is that. Oh, sorry about that. Drop some brass there. Go. All right. You check your loading to see if it's consistent. Yeah, every time. Live in London, there's always a drive involved for the deer. Yeah, I understand that. Me and my buddy are going to go to a unit we've never gone before. Never even been up there to scout it, really, to hunt caribou in a few weeks. So we're going to see how that goes. New Zealand is a hunter's backpacker's paradise from what I've seen. Red stag and fun hunt. Yeah, it is. Or Alaska. Yeah, Alaska's a backpack hunting hunt paradise for sure. Yep, that's kind of how it is. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go use the bathroom. So, do you have any recommendations? Who's trying to sell brass? Email me at alaskanballistics.com. All right, or get on MeWe. All right, man, gentlemen, ladies, all the above. God bless. Take care. We'll see you at the range.